Hey guys, Beth here, owner of Homegrown Fitness, and today I wanted to take you through some piriformis and sciatic nerve releasing techniques. So if you are experiencing that pain, that nerve discomfort down through your leg, coming up from your lower back, going down through the glute, down the leg, I would definitely recommend these exercises, and this is part one of 2 videos. So in this video today, you're gonna need a foam roller, a little dryer ball. If you have one, you can also just use a tennis ball, and a belt or a strap. And once you get those pieces of equipment, just meet me down on the mat. Okay, so now that you got your equipment, we are gonna start on the floor. You can also do this sitting down if you have a rolling pin, which I will show you how to do, but we're gonna start on your quadriceps. So if you're experiencing sciatic nerve discomfort or piriformis discomfort, that nerve starts from the spine and generates down through the lower part of your body. So if we're gonna highlight that lower half, I wanna tune into the quadriceps, because if we have IT bands, it can cause a little bit of flare up. Now, when you're in your quad position, I want you to roll and rock side to side, hitting the lateral side of that quadricep. And you're gonna feel a little bruising feeling if it's really tight. And foam rolling can cause a little stress on the shoulders too. So if you have a hard time with this, this is where the chair will come in handy and the rolling pin. Now, and I would designate at least 90 seconds to foam roll. And then from here, I'm going to flip over onto my hamstrings. So you can do both at the same time, but we're gonna do one today. So propping your foot into an angled position, we're gonna lift our hips up, putting pressure in the palms, and I'm gonna roll my toe inward, roll back, and then I'm gonna roll it outward. So your hamstring muscles attach underneath your butt cheek into your pelvis. So releasing some of that sciatic nerve pain, we also wanna draw awareness to our hamstrings as well. So depending on how tight that area is, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, you can hang out longer if you'd like. And then once you hit that area, that's where we're gonna get into your piriformis region. So you're gonna sit right on top of the foam roller here. Now again, if this is too much on your shoulders, I'll show you how to do it sitting in a chair, but we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So right away, I'm opening up my hip in this stretch here, and I'm gonna roll right on my butt cheek. And I actually like to roll into my bony process there to give myself a nice little lower back massage. Not right in the lower back, but it's the sacrum joint that we're looking at there. And if you have a tight piriformis muscle, you will feel that discomfort in that butt cheek, and that's where it could stem and trigger a little sciatic nerve pain. And then we'll switch to the other side. So figure 4 again, I'm leaning into that side, leaning into that hip. I'm rolling right on that butt cheek. Depending on what side is tighter, you're gonna wanna designate more time on one area, rolling back and forth here. So again, 60 to 90 seconds. Now, if this part, being on the floor, is too difficult, you can always do it on a chair sitting down. So if you're sitting down in a chair, I'm gonna say, pretend this little 5-pounder is a rolling pin. You're going to angle yourself in your chair, and I want you to kind of massage. It's not a very good rolling pin, but you're gonna massage up your leg and down your leg, hitting your IT band, hitting that quadricep, getting to the inner thigh, and then take your rolling pin and bring it right underneath. And you can actually pull up, and you'll feel your arms working here, but get right up into that hamstring butt cheek area. Roll it out, working back into that inner thigh, and then back, and then to the outside of that hamstring. So I will designate at least 90 seconds on both legs as you're here. And then we can actually take it a little bit deeper if you really want to trigger that piriformis or focus in on that piriformis. This is where that tennis ball comes into play. So figure 4 stretch. You're going to place that ball right in your butt cheek on a chair. Now I'm using a dining room table chair, so it's a little slick, so I'm gonna use my hand to kind of hold it in place, but I'm gonna kind of just rock right on that tennis ball here. And then I would do the same thing on this side. So I shove it right in my butt cheek, right where that hamstring and butt cheek meet, and I'm just gonna kind of hold right on there, rock up and down. And you should feel that bruising feeling if it is really, really tight. And if it is really tight, you don't want to just put all the pressure you can on it. You want to ease that pressure into it so you don't cause more irritation or inflammation to that area. So you can also do this on the floor. So same technique, you would get into that figure 4 stretch here. So I'm coming into that figure 4. I'm going to lean over. I'm going to shove that right into my butt cheek where that hamstring attaches. I'm going to try to get a good position here. And then I'm going to roll in on that butt cheek. And you can actually take the whole butt cheek. You can focus in on that piriformis area. And I like the dryer ball because it has these little knobbies on there, which digs into the fiber tissue a little better and can help release the knots easier. It is hard. They do make some softer dryer balls though. So this is something that you can get at Dollar General, Dollar Tree for like $1.50 to $2. Definitely would recommend. You can do it for the bottom of your foot as well if you're experiencing any plantar fasciitis. But again, you're shoving that right on your butt cheek and then rolling on your butt here into the hip, maybe into your SI joint a little bit if it feels good, comfortable. So this is a little more invasive of a stretch and roll than it would be on the chair. So you have to figure out what your body can handle and that works best for you in this moment in time. And then once you get a little bit more progressed and then your piriformis starts to release, then yes, bring it down onto the floor. But please continue forward into part 2 video to learn some stretching techniques that you can also do as well. Thank you for tuning in.